So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to set up the time on page trigger. And the reason this is really useful is it's one of the ideal soft conversions that you can use to get your account spending and to get a better read or give Google a better read on those visitors which seem more engaged with your content. So let's go ahead and set that up. I've actually just gone ahead and set this up in Google. So you would just come across to your conversions and click on new conversion. We've given it the name of time on page longer than 15 seconds. We selected the category as other. We've not assigned a value for this conversion because it is one of our softer conversions. We only want to count one conversion per interaction. And as per the previous conversions that I set up, click-through conversion window we've set to the maximum of 90 days. View-through conversion window we've set to the maximum of 30 days. We are including it in conversions for now, and we're going to use the last click attribution model. So once you've gone ahead and created that, we can click done, and we can actually get the details that we need to set this up in Tag Manager. So let's head over to Tag Manager and create this new tag and new trigger. So in the Tag Manager screen, we want to add new tag, and we're going to call it time on page longer than 15 seconds. We're going to, under the tag configuration, select Google Ads conversion tracking, and here's where we just need to copy and paste over those details. So let's put the conversion ID and paste that in there, and the conversion label. Okay, so we don't need to add anything else in here, but what we do need to do is we now need to create a new trigger. So let's select that. And what we want to do here is we want to create a new trigger. So click this plus icon. And again, we're just going to name it the same. So time on page longer than 15 seconds. Just so that everything matches, we then know which trigger is affecting which tag. Now, under the trigger configuration, we're going to choose a brand new trigger type. And if you scroll down to the bottom here, under the other section, there's an option for timer. So let's select that. And what we want to do is we need to add in the intervals in milliseconds. So for 15 seconds, we need to add that as 15,000. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to select this as number as 1. So we only want it to fire one time per interaction. Now, what we would like to do here is we're going to change this from click URL to page URL, and we're going to add in matches regex. Now, quite simply here, what we're going to do is we're going to add a dot, and then we're going to add an asterisk. And we want that to fire on all timers, so this will then fire anytime somebody spends more than 15 seconds on your pages once they've clicked through to that page from your ad. So we're just going to click save and save again. And what we can do now is let's just test that's working. So let's hit the preview button, which will take us into our tag assistant. And we'll just wait for that to connect. Excellent. So we're now connected. We can see the tags. It's here. It's under not fired at the moment. So let's just go over, and quite simply, we're just going to scroll up and down and let it know that we are here. And perhaps we need a timer. But let's go back and check it and see if it has fired. Not quite. So let's just have a look. Maybe give that a little play. See if that triggers it. And there we go. So you can see here, you've now got time on page longer than 15 seconds, and that is firing. So that's fantastic. So we can go back into our Google Tag Manager account and we can just submit those changes and publish those so that it sends that information through to our Google AdWords account. So now you've got that really important conversion tracking in place for the softer conversion, which is really going to give Google some important data about which of your visitors seem more engaged than others.